Our next slam poet to the stage. Give it up for Quick, the poet.
I discovered at a very early age that where you will eventually end up in life's voyage overall will be based upon the decisions you make when deciding between who you choose to follow and who you choose to take on up the dock of that shoreline ahead of you, and who you choose to follow in a whole nother direction to explore the many miles of ocean wherever those experiences gust of wind redirect your life sails to blow. With so many options of people I can aim at with such a powerful quote, I decided to zero in on all of those ladies and gentlemen who consider themselves ride-or-die companions or comrades in tow, who don't really fit that honorable type of role at all to me. I refer to you all as my anchor love folks. Just like a young lady I consider much more than a friend that I grew up with. In fact, I often referred to her as my play cousin. And I can remember how much her mother used to beg and plead that she got rid of that no-good baby father that she was so in love with, because it was pretty evident that no matter how many times she begged and pleaded from her mother, we all knew from the beginning that he was mentally, verbally, and physically beating down on her ass every chance that he gets. And she would always come to his defense with that same senseless statement that so many people still use to this day in those Albert and Seeley color purple anchor love situations just like this. Having the nerve to crack her lips to say this bullshit. Y'all just don't understand him. He just stressed. He don't mean it. So I'm gonna stick with him and the kids because I feel it's what's best. And unlike Seeley, who had enough sense knocked in her head to finally do what was best for herself to turn her back on old Albert and the color purple, that movie, which she loved. My play cousin chose to do the opposite. Instead, she stayed. She chose to make a sharp left and push full steam ahead into a dead end of him. But she should have made a sharp right at that blinking red light and V-line in the other direction, away from all that domestic violence and stressing that her and the kids were going through on the daily. One damn day it was too damn late for that conscious type of decision. And she ended up learning a life-costing, valuable lesson. Well, not too long after her mother said to her, "Sweetheart, you can do so much better than him. This ain't healthy." My play cousin ended up getting into a physical altercation, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, this time it wasn't with him. It was with his girlfriend on the side and her cousin, who ended up jumping my play cousin. And though I heard my play cousin was getting the best of both of them, I was told that one of them decided to pull out a knife and they ended up stabbing my play cousin to death because the girlfriend on the side, who also loved him, screamed out to all of the police officers as they cuffed her. Ain't nobody gonna do no disrespect for me on him, especially not his fiance or his kid's mother. Sad part is, even though my play cousin is 6 feet down in the ground, I heard old boy find him another girlfriend on the side while his ex-girlfriend on the side and her cousin are still in prison, still serving time to this day on that same murder bed. And he out here living so happily ever after without ever any one of them. Damn, that shit don't make sense. So to all of my loyal anchor lovers, I'm hoping my poem hits your heart like a verbal AED defibrillating charge that finally gives you that joking shock that wakes your ass up. Because it's no lie, and it's inevitable. One of y'all gonna end up leaving up out of this room in West Palm Beach at the end of this night, back to the same life, just my play. It's like my play cousin, comparing with the scope of your life. Don't worry, you get a chance to meet her in heaven. See, she's sweet. She gonna meet you right there at those gates, and she gonna say to you, "Damn, girl, how did you end up here so early?" Just so y'all know, my play cousin, she never misses an episode of me telling her story, so she will know if you had a nerve to look her in her eyes and while she tell her side. And you say one of these bullshit lines. "Damn, girl, that's deep." But back down on earth, that quick to port, he never ever warned or told me in West Palm Beach about anchor lovers.